What's the best way to win in Squad Busters? Today we're going to be diving into a match I played, and I believe the main character you need for this strategy is the Traitor. We're going to be playing in Troublesome Glitch with the unicron attack game mode? Unicron attack game mode. So overall, it looks like I start off with the Goblin, of course. The Goblin is the one that gets you all the gems. It's the best route to go every time you're starting off, just because it's a free Squad Buster. And as long as you can keep spamming Goblin, I would go for at least 3, maybe 6. And then hop into something else, like maybe an attacker if you're getting enemies rushing you. But overall, start off with the Goblin, push for Traitor when you can get the Traitor, and then you just start farming coins. The amazing thing about having the Goblin and the Traitor as a combo is that the Goblin will spawn coins when you select them from the chest, when he fuses, and the Traitor will gather the coins and turn them into gems after a certain period. If you can group a large colossal of Goblins and Traitors, you're going to be unstoppable in the game. Me personally, I've experienced the best games and I've gotten first place over and over if I have the Goblin and the Traitor in the same match and I'm spamming them around the arena. Obviously they're not really good for attacking, but you can be pretty safe in avoiding confrontations and battles with other players as long as you have someone like Max on your team, obviously maybe like a healer, and maybe a defender now that we have Optimus Prime in the update. Looks like I'm going for Colt in this game. Colt is great long range, and I just, cool name, you know, Colt. Overall, playing the strategy correctly involves a lot of patience. You guys want to make sure that you have a spell handy, such as a bomb, a healing spell, just because that's the best way to fight off enemies if you're getting crunched. There's also, you know, of course, the boots that you have to hold on to. And if you see an opening to take out a bunch of enemies at the same time, why not do it? I mean, as long as there's not anybody else spamming you, but also don't be afraid to attack other players, even if your squad is smaller, because sometimes the people are just skittish, you know, and they'll be running away. I've noticed that there are players that will chase you down, and there's players that will not fight you whatsoever. Now, when you're looking at this fight, I actually looked like, I thought I was at a disadvantage. But when I was attacking this guy, I noticed he wouldn't attack back. He had more attackers on his team than I did, but obviously because I was the one actually stopping and fighting versus trying to run away, I got the upper hand and I took out a couple of his Squad Busters. I'm kind of curious to see what would happen if you try to farm carrots, you know, maybe have a Greg, the Traitor, and then the Goblin. I don't know if that's allowed in the game because they give you like a selection of characters at the start of each match. So you don't exactly have the opportunity to select your own characters, and you have to develop different strategies for different game modes. The biggest aspect of this is how do you adapt your characters to each particular game mode. And of course, the given arena sometimes has a play in that, and the players with it. There's a lot of variables to consider, but overall, I think as long as you have a strong strategy, whether it's resource gathering with the Traitor and the Goblin, you'll have the upper hand on other players. We're going into the last minute here. As you guys can see, I'm not even fighting anybody anymore. I'm just simply farming. I'm getting coins, getting those gems, nobody's messing with me, and I'm gonna take first place. Spoiler, I'm gonna take first place. And overall, I just think it's a really good combination. It hasn't really been talked about much, but I'm sure as I develop and I level up and move throughout the worlds, that strategy will change because more characters are introduced. Of course, people have their supers, ultimates, evolutions, and I think it's just going to be really interesting to see what Optimus Prime changes in the game, at least for me, while I'm still in those lower worlds. As I move up though, I really think that I still will be using the Traitor, the Goblin, and maybe adding in like some speed demons, or maybe like a, I don't know, a tank. If you're not careful, the last 16 seconds can really make or break the game for you. You can easily get busted by running into hordes of enemies all at the same time, or someone getting desperate and trying to attack your enemies just to get up another rank in the leaderboard. But overall, you just have to really be on your guard. Here you see I'm kind of isolated from everybody, but that's mainly because I already know I have the most gems, and I don't think anybody can catch up to me unless they drop a like on this video if you enjoyed it. Comment your opinions and consider subscribing. We got a total of 433 gems. I'm gonna open up this chest real quick for you guys, just show you what I got. And we got the Barbarian, 4 of them, not too bad. And yeah, that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys for checking out this episode. Catch you in the next one.